Finding the right trolley for your game is extremely important, and today we're going to be looking at PowaKaddy. I have Matt here with me who's from PowaKaddy, who's going to help us choose the right trolley that's going to help with your game this season. Matt, just tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do with PowaKaddy.
Yeah, sure. My name's Matt. I'm Design and Innovation Director here at PowaKaddy, and I look after the team that brings all these developments out to the market.
Now, there's a lot of people out there that aren't 100% sure what they're looking for when it comes to a trolley.
Yep.
There's going to be those that are relatively new to the game, that are new to sort of the electric trolley market, should we say. There's those that want a little bit more data, and there's those that want to spend maybe just a little bit more and have the biggest and best on the market.
Yep.
Let's start with those that are kind of relatively new to the game when it comes to electric trolleys.
We have sort of four main categories. FX is our kind of entry level. It's not necessarily entry level or budget model, it's still a premium model, but it's something that does exactly what a PowaKaddy should do, which is to carry your bag and provide you with some nice convenient features, getting it in and out of your car, setting it up nice and easily, simply, and that's really the sort of entry level for PowaKaddy.
And talking about the features on it, I see it's pretty sporty in its look. In fact, they all look pretty sporty, but that one in particular catches my eye. Just run me through some of the features that we're going to get with the FX range.
So for FX, you've got a simple one fold, so it's quite easy just to press one button, open it up nice and easily. That means setup and putting it away at the end of your round is really easy, really convenient. Plug and play battery, again, it's all about speed of setup. There's no wires, you just drop the battery in. And then even our FX range is still fitted with features like mag lock. So again, no straps, put your bag on if you've got a compatible bag, and then just, again, it's setup and ease of use.
I mean, having the mag knot, I think, is a really key thing, especially when it comes to getting your bag on and off the trolley, not having to use a strap, not having to bend down and sort of work with the trolley throughout your round. So little touches like that, I think, are extremely important.
Yeah.
Moving on then, what about something that's a little bit more compact?
Sure, yeah. So moving on from FX, you've got a couple of models. It goes into the CT range, which is our ultra compact range. So folds down as one of the smallest trolleys on the market. And then there's a couple of models to choose from. In the CT, we start to get into GPS as well. So you get a lot more options on the handle, a lot more features on the screen for the golfer to use.
And for those golfers out there that maybe have a small car or don't have a great space, let's say a big space in their house to be able to store it, this one kind of works quite nicely for that. Yeah,
as you say, storage in the garage or in the shed or wherever you need to put it, in small boots of cars, it's really easy to fit that and your golf bag into a small hatchback, for example. So that's really, if you haven't got the big Range Rover, it's a really good option.
Then we move into something that maybe has a little bit more data driven, and we move into kind of the GPS range.
Yep.
Where are we then moving into for that?
So GPS range, again, we always say that one size doesn't fit all, and that's for the size of the trolley, but also for the features of the trolley. So our GPS range features 4 different trolleys. Everything from CT6 GPS, which has your front sensor back and a basic green view. We have some key features that are unique to PowaKaddy, such as the direct approach arrow, movable pins, stuff like that. That's even on the CT6. It goes all the way through a advanced green option, which is the CT8, which includes scoring, things like Stableford scoring, all worked out for you on the trolley. It's just a big advantage for the golfer just to quickly score, they don't have to work anything out. So then we move into full hole view, and that's a new feature for PowaKaddy. We can show the whole hole on there so that you get all the data you need, all the information's on screen to help you with your game. All the way up to CT12, which has a 5-inch full hole view and the ability to zoom in, really hone in on features if you want to find out the distance to a bunker, to clear a bunker, etc. And all the scoring built into that as well. And then all the GPS models that have scorecard also have a link to an app where you can then review your round afterwards. So look at stats that you've collected. It's really focusing in on game improvement for the golfer at that point.
And being a CT trolley as well, is this one going to be folding away just like we've seen with the...
So exactly the same as CT6, yeah. So it's compact fold, and you get all the benefits of that CT frame with all the GPS features as well.
And moving on then with the GPS side of things, we're then moving into the all singing, all dancing RX version.
Yep.
So tell us a little bit about what happens then at the top end of your market.
So RX is our remote range. Again, we have multiple models to choose from. You've got your entry-level RX, which just has a basic handle, no information, all the way up to our RX12, which has the full 5-inch GPS that we've seen on the CT12. So with that, you get all of the benefits of full whole view, combined with the remote functionality, which just brings more convenience and hands-free experience to the golf course. If you're on a green, you can send your trolley to the next tee, or round the green, for example, while you're walking on. Gives you more time on the green to focus on your putt, so it's a great advantage for a golfer.
Well, Matt, thanks for the breakdown of all these trolleys. From my point of view, when I look at them now, the frames almost look the same to me. They all have the same appearance to them. However, there's a slight difference maybe from the front wheel kind of back up the frame.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about how they're slightly different.
So, as you've noticed, there's core features throughout all models. And the frame is part of that, so they all feature a similar fold for the main A-frame and the handle. When you get into the CTs, you have the ability to fold the front wheel away, and for the RX, it's a bit of a combination of the two. We have wheels that can invert as well, so the folds are slightly different, although the styling and the features like the batteries and the frame are the same. And then when you get up into the handle, this is what defines really what the model is. So the features and the functionality of the handle comes into play.
Right, okay. Well, that was fantastic to have Matt here to run through exactly what PowaKaddy have to offer when it comes to their lineup of trolleys. But there's also a trolley selector tool that you can have a conversation with your foremost professional about to find out which of these trolleys is going to work best for your game this season.